the number one question to ask yourself every time you meet someone new. Introduction. Why does love feel so elusive? Have you ever found yourself caught in a confusing situation in dating? Maybe someone you're interested in is texting you every day, but when you finally ask them out, they turn you down, claiming they're already seeing someone else. Yet they keep texting you. What does it mean? Why do they act this way? Why is it so difficult to make the right decisions in love? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people struggle to navigate the complexities of modern dating. The reality is that relationships often don't unfold the way we expect. But what if I told you there's a simple yet profound truth that people who successfully find love know and apply? This insight could help you avoid the pitfalls of confusing behavior and lead you toward healthier, more fulfilling relationships. In today's video, we're going to explore an essential question you must ask yourself every time you meet someone new. It's a question that can save you from wasting time with the wrong people and help you find someone who truly aligns with your values. If you're ready for a deeper understanding of how love works, keep watching. 1. Understanding the problem. Why are we so confused about love? Let's start by addressing a common scenario. Recently, someone asked me a question during a live session that perfectly encapsulates the frustration many of us feel in love. Here's the question. An acquaintance of mine has been texting me every day for weeks, but when I tried to ask him out, he said no. He told me he's dating someone, but still texts me every day. What should I do? At first glance, this seems like a simple question about mixed signals. The person texting clearly has some interest, but their actions don't match up with their words. This situation is not uncommon in today's dating world, where digital communication often blurs the lines of intention. But the real question here isn't, what do I do now? Or why is he behaving this way? The real question is much deeper. It's about recognizing the character of the person you're dealing with. The truth is, this person's behavior is revealing something fundamental about who they are. When you dig deeper, you realize that the way they are handling the situation is telling you everything you need to know about their character. The importance of character in love. Let's break it down. Here's what we know about the man in this situation. He has made it clear that he's already dating someone, yet he continues to text the woman every day. What does this say about his character? It suggests that he lacks transparency and respect for boundaries. He's engaging in behavior that might make the woman feel hopeful, despite knowing he is unavailable. Worse yet, the person he's dating likely has no idea he's texting another woman every day, despite turning her down when she tried to ask him out. This man's actions are revealing a lack of integrity, and this is crucial for anyone navigating the world of relationships. No matter how attractive or interesting a person may seem in the short term, their character will always shine through in the way they treat others. And this is where many people miss the mark. They fail to recognize character flaws early on and end up getting emotionally invested in someone who doesn't have the qualities necessary for a healthy, lasting relationship. So, why is this so important? In relationships, character is everything. It's the foundation that determines whether a connection can stand the test of time. If you're constantly finding yourself attracted to people who exhibit questionable character, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead of getting caught up in fleeting emotions or the excitement of potential, focus on recognizing the integrity of the people around you, the power of culture in relationships. Now let's explore something that is often overlooked: culture. What do I mean by culture? Culture is the set of values, beliefs, and behaviors that we cultivate in our lives, both individually and collectively. It's the environment you create around you through your choices and the people you allow into your life. Culture isn't just something that exists in large groups or communities. It's personal and intimate. Think of culture as an external reflection of your internal values. The people who are part of your life, your circle, and even your romantic relationships are all influenced by the culture you establish. And building the right culture takes time, effort, and most importantly, discipline. It requires you to make tough decisions and sometimes say no to opportunities that might seem exciting or rewarding in the short term, but don't align with your long-term values. In fact, the key to building a successful love life is being intentional about the culture you create around you. This includes being disciplined in your choices and not compromising on your values for temporary rewards. A personal story: the power of saying no. Let me share a personal story to illustrate this point. When I was a teenager, I was DJing at clubs. One night, a group of older men approached me after a performance. They complimented me on my skills and invited me to join their pirate radio station. To me, it seemed like a great opportunity. It was exciting, and I felt flattered by their attention. However, something about the group didn't sit right with me. They were well-dressed, confident, and they offered me something that sounded very appealing. But as I thought about it more, I realized that their values didn't align with mine. This was a group of people who lived a lifestyle that, although glamorous on the surface, wasn't conducive to my personal growth. In the end, I decided not to join them. At the time, it was a tough decision. Turning down an opportunity that seemed so exciting felt like a step backward, but deep down, I knew that this was not the type of culture I wanted to be a part of. The lesson I learned from this experience was that sometimes saying no to an opportunity can actually be the best choice for your long-term happiness. This is a principle that applies to relationships as well. When you're dating, you're constantly presented with opportunities, some that feel exciting, but ultimately don't align with who you are or who you want to be. But just like with my experience, saying no to the wrong people or situations can make room for the right ones. Cultivating the right culture in your life. Creating a culture that aligns with your values doesn't happen by accident. It takes effort, discipline, and sometimes the courage to walk away from people or situations that don't serve your highest goals. When it comes to relationships, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of the moment. We are often drawn to people who are charismatic, attractive, or offer us instant gratification. But these short-term rewards can cloud our judgment. What you want to focus on is the long-term picture. When you cultivate the right culture, you are making decisions based on character and shared values, not on temporary emotions or superficial attraction. Over time, you will notice that your life becomes filled with people who reflect the culture you've created, people who share your values, who respect your boundaries, and who contribute to your growth. One of the greatest compliments I ever received about my relationship with Audrey was when people close to me said, "It makes sense. You two are perfect for each other." This is because our values and cultures align. Audrey and I share similar priorities and understand each other on a deeper level. When people who know me see her, they immediately understand why we're together. It just makes sense. The rewards of being disciplined in love. I know that being disciplined in love isn't always easy. It can be tough when you're in the midst of dating, feeling lonely, or thinking that love might never come your way. But here's the thing: being disciplined and saying no when necessary can set you up for a more fulfilling, lasting relationship. You see, love isn't about rushing into a relationship or settling for someone just because you're lonely or bored. True love is about finding someone who aligns with your values, who shares your vision for life, and who enhances the culture you've created around you. And while it may seem like a sacrifice in the short term, the rewards are truly profound. Conclusion: the long-term view. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this: culture matters. In love, as in life, the people you surround yourself with will either elevate you or drag you down. By focusing on character and creating a culture that reflects your values, you will attract the right kind of people into your life. So the next time you're unsure about someone or confused by their actions, ask yourself, what does their character tell me about them? Does this person align with the culture I want to create in my life? Building the right culture takes time, patience, and sometimes the courage to say no. But when you make that commitment, you'll be amazed at how your life and your love life will transform for the better.